Premier League Week 10 recap. I was waiting for Sunderland to finish playing before I make this video. You know what I'm saying? So now, first and foremost, let us start with Manchester United. If you look at this table, tell me what you observe. We have gone back to 8th position. Do you know what that means? That means Manchester United and top 4 is only view once. We will go to top 4. Maybe highest, we just stay there for 1 week. After 1 week, rent will expire. We'll go back to where we are coming from. What's that? Why can't we just stay in top 4 for 2 weeks? In fact, why can't we just say that, you know what, in this whole month of November, Man, you will just be in this top 4. Even if you don't finish, let us just enjoy top 4 for 1 month. There was a time during that Nottingham Forest match when we were even in top 2. In fact, that one is even worse. That top 2, it didn't even last up to 10 seconds. When are we going to maintain this level of consistency that is needed in this club? I don't know. But anyways, let's go to the top of the table where the elephant that I don't know where I don't know where this elephant is going to. Arsenal just climbed this table. They don't want to come down again. Like nothing concerned them with what's going on below the table. They are just there chilling. AC is blowing them. They don't get problem. They don't used to score them. In this Premier League, they just came this season to enjoy themselves and to be looking at all of us fighting like clowns. Nothing concern Arsenal again. No, they don't used to score goal. It's only team that they used to score. It's only team that they used to score that has problem. Arsenal no get problem. So yeah, I can't talk too much about Arsenal. They don't used to concede goals. So what was there to talk about? Man City beat Bournemouth in a surprisingly dominating performance. That was really dominating. Like Bournemouth after that goal, Bournemouth didn't see anything to play again. So yeah, that is the Man City that is worthy to pursue this Arsenal machine. That's the Man City that they might have a chance of stopping this Arsenal. But all these Liverpool, all these, Manchester United, Chelsea, I don't know if I should add Chelsea to the title contender. All these clubs, we are not reliable. We are not, honestly speaking. So, Liverpool finally won a Premier League match after 4 games. After 4 games of straight losses, these people were keeping a losing streak. I thought that this streak will reach January. I don't know how. And it's not. That was actually a very dominant performance by Aston Villa. That's why I liked it. It's not as if because of Liverpool has been having some shaky performances earlier in the season, but somehow they'll just manage and scrape a win. They'll just get a late winner. So it's not as if they are playing well and winning. They are just lucky and winning. So, but this particular match, it wasn't lucky. It wasn't anything. This was straight domination. From the beginning of the match to the end, Aston Villa were neutralized. So yeah, this was a very proper win by Liverpool, and they also kept that important clean sheet. So let's see if this, if this will spark a streak, a winning streak, that is from their next match, of course. Then Sunderland and Everton drew, unfortunately. Everton is actually a very tough team, which is why I don't understand how Tottenham went away and kept clean sheets, beat them 3-0. God, this Tottenham team, I'll get to them, don't worry. But Sunderland, they're still in top 4, they drop points, but it's only going to get tougher from here. Teams are getting serious. So yeah, definitely this top 4 might not be the same next week, but let's see how it goes. Bournemouth lost to Man City. Obviously, you are supposed to lose to Man City. When Man City is Man City, when these guys are 100% serious, bro, there's nothing you can do. No matter how good you've been this season, Semenyo has been having a quiet month so far. His last 2 games have not really done anything. Let's see what happens later anyways. Spurs is a disgrace. That's how I couldn't wait to get to Spurs. Hey, I wanted to tell you Waka, but don't worry. Fine, let me just be professional. Spurs, you are a disgrace, and I swear, if we come to your house next week and you try nonsense, you better play the nonsense that you played against Chelsea this week. That's all I have to say about this match. Chelsea with a domination. See, Chelsea dominated Spurs in the bedroom. That's what happened. Chelsea showed why they are the man and Tottenham is the woman. That is what Chelsea went to do. Dominated them from start to finish. Tottenham didn't see anything. Their XG is not up to 0.1. I keep repeating this thing in all my videos so that people will understand how crazy this thing is. And Chelsea could have actually had 3 goals. If not that Gittins is bipolar. You would think he's good one day, then the next day he'll go and miss open nets. I don't know. He's more bipolar than Tottenham, honestly speaking. Joao Pedro scored finally after how many weeks? 8 weeks or so, after 8 games. But yeah, Joao Pedro scored, but he still missed some important chances that could have increased Chelsea's goal difference. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Man U and Chelsea are on the same points. Their goal difference is still higher than us. I won't say Man U is a disgrace, but we had a disgraceful performance. But Nottingham Forest, lucky to get a draw. Now we have, our rent in top 4 has expired. We have come back to normal. Hopefully, we can renew the rent by next week, but we are playing Tottenham. Tottenham that likes to bring out shoulder anytime they see Man U. If they see any other person, if they see any other club, they'll turn to Poppy. But when they see Man U, they'll transform to Lion. They'll turn to Mufasa. Anyways, let's see how that match will go. I honestly can't predict that match. Crystal Palace, they beat Brentford 2-0. That's very good. This team, they're in form. And, if Man U should slack, these guys can end up passing us later. So we need to be careful. This Crystal Palace, they're actually a very good team. This is not the kind of team I want behind me, honestly speaking. Brighton won their match against Leeds 3-1. I predicted they won is 3-0. I predicted 3-1. But yeah, I'm surprised that Brighton could keep clean sheet. I don't think they've kept clean sheet this season. Aston Villa, you're losing to Liverpool, you know what I'm saying? Liverpool decided to catch form on Aston Villa head. It's unfortunate. Brentford lost, Newcastle has been a very, very disappointing proper team this season. Newcastle is a proper team that should be winning West Ham. How do you lose to West Ham? Try God. I couldn't believe my eyes. Anyways, I don't know what's wrong with them, but like I said, I don't think Newcastle is winning anything. I don't think they will achieve anything. Either trophy, either top four, either Europe. I don't think they will achieve anything this season. It's done for them. They have to wait for next season. Everton could get a point from Sunderland. That's impressive. And, for the rest of the table, I think, no one cares. You know what I'm saying? Fulham beats Wolves 3-0, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, but that is the rant. You know what I'm saying? That is the official Premier League rant for week 10. Let's see what happens next time.